Greetings to our continued adventure in Outer Wilds. This is the DLC that I'm playing now. I have discovered the stranger. I have marked it on my HUD so I can get back there much more easily. And I look forward to figuring out what the heck is going on there. So when we get there, it's a big ship, and it reminded me of Ringworld, only much smaller than what Ringworld is described. All right. Let's go read the log and catch up. But we had discovered some movie reel type things like slide reels. And I had attempted to interpret what I thought was going on. All right, so we have some things to read here. Cinder Isles. Okay, so the burned slide reel and a sealed vault. Okay, let's read this first. The slide reel that shows the stranger's inhabitants analyzing the eye of the universe. Several slides have been burned and cannot be viewed, and I had wondered if that was on purpose or if that was an accident, because the slides that are burned are followed by slides that are in good shape. So it seems like there were particular slides that were burned out on purpose. Okay, a pair of small rocky islands connected by a village of stilt houses. I found a large metal symbol for the eye of the universe inside a burned out building. More to explore here. And this is new. Now we have another question mark on the board. Sealed vault. A slide reel from the Cinder Isles showed a glowing symbol and chains appear around a strange vault. Okay. It did look to me like they were locking something up. I think it's cool that they show the slides. Yep. Definitely. A low-lying region near the entrance to the stranger. There are wooden buildings along the banks of the river. More to explore. Okay, and one thing I did notice when I was watching the VOD is that when you go to the ship, the stranger, into that room where so it's their airlock, you can exit directly into different areas. So there's a different area that was available, and I don't particularly know why. Or at all know why. All right, wait, do we still have more over here as well? There's so much to explore. All right, let's start with the Cinder Isles this time. Looking over here at my screen, make sure it's not too dark. All right, let's go. Straight to the Cinder Isles. I'm very excited about this. And here we are. Okay. And we took out our landing gear, took out our headlights. But still, okay. And I have no intention of coming back for the ship this round anyway. So I'm just going to let it do what it does best and go live a life of its own. Alright, so here's where we have gravity. My vitals are critical. Suddenly now I wish I had my ship. Seems pretty stable. I might not survive this. Didn't expect to hit quite so hard. Not that this. Hold and roll. Alright. Practicing rolling in my suit. Okay, let's go down a little bit, but gently, please. I think I should actually add something to my counter for this. I'm surprised. I really thought my ship would be... Gotta slow down. Gravity 0. No gravity is no joke, as I've said before. Okay, let's heal. Then we're gonna go out there and take better care of ourselves. Alright, first of all, I'm gonna add to my counter here my sprained ankles counter. Alright. Why is this so hard? There we go. I'm not repairing your ship. I'm going to try my best to not crush myself when I go in here. It's maybe the worst landing that I've had, trying to access this little portal here. Is there any way to just kind of crawl over there, I wonder? This is really like... Here we go. Better. Much better. I think these are landing craft of some sort. Wish we could open these up. Could be escape pods. One is missing. Can I see my shadow? I can. All right, let's go in. Very glad to have gravity here. Okay. So, at one point, so I can see that those, that looks like the doors, right? But at one point in the VOD, the doors opened onto a different scene. They opened onto this scene. There's another scene that you can get to where the room is dark. You kind of go in and you get onto a raft that splashes down into the river. It's not like this at all. Oh, that's the dam. Oh. Wow, okay. And also, I didn't notice, why did it open to a different scene? Is it... Let's make sure the lights are off. Is it this? The position of these things? Awesome. So this is what reminds me of Ringworld here. Oh, and that is shades closing. I think those are shades for some reason. And look, there's a little island over there. Can I just swim over there? I'm gonna just see if I can just swim, fight the current. Go over here. And I'd really like to get up on that. Let's just go over here. It's not very deep or scary, even though I am afraid of large bodies of water. Those are my upstairs neighbors. I don't know if you guys can hear that noise. It is going to be a long year. At least. Okay, so this is the... Hey Chuckles, welcome in. Nice to see you. Don't worry, it's just a tiny little stream. Right, it's not very scary at all. There doesn't seem to be anything, swimming around with me. No fish, nothing to try and nibble on me. And this is the other... Am I going into a different airlock each time? Exactly, no anglerfish. Now, that is different. Probably. Most likely. We hope. And then the other entrance was over here. So there's some mystery here. This door and that entrance. So I noticed in the VOD that when I came in the airlock, at one point I came in to this area, and the other two times I came into this room. But I was not aware that there were two different airlocks. Now this is opened. Alright, I'm just gonna test it real quick. Now I'm being pushed around by the spires. That should open to the ship. That does look decidedly different than when we came in though, doesn't it? From where we came in? Oh no, this is the escape pod / landing craft bay. Okay. My upstairs neighbors are so noisy compared to the other neighbors that I've had up there. So this will be my 3rd year living in this place. And my other neighbors were all pretty good. There was one set of neighbors that kept a guitar or something in one corner that they would walk into and bang over about once a month. But other than that, they were pretty quiet. And these neighbors are much more noisy. I keep trying to think of a different word to describe it, but they are noisy. Alright, so that was weird. Oh wait, was there anything else up there? Just before I go away, take a different path. Okay. Thank you. Boisterous, loud, exuberant. Those are good. I like those. Shoot. That would describe them. They're in my way right now. Their noise is in my way. What is that up there? Is that my ship? My ship. Oh, so when I land here, I'm landing on that. I see. I kind of see. It's another puzzle piece. I'm not really sure I do see. All right. That dam is about to go. The dam is about to blow. There it goes. Do I get to stay on the raft? I do. Nope. I just got hit by a tree. Shoot. Shoot, shoot. Okay. Go over to the Cinder Isles and see what we can see. Naked Beer Ice, welcome in. Good to see you. Raft surfing, exactly. I got pushed off. A tree. A tree was in my way. That was not good. Okay. I'm a little out of control of the situation here. I took too long investigating. I'm really hurting and I have no marshmallows. Ouch. Okay. How do we get out of here? An interesting question. Oh. Thought maybe we might have to do a different... This is some of the most fun rafting I've ever done. Definitely the best water music. Best music for the trip. Ship log updated, so we must be in another area. It does feel weird that there's... I think I'm gonna hit these... Oh, I went over. Let's go around. We're already back to the Cinder Isle. I feel like I've been fishing in some some lakes like this have to watch out for the trees. Alright, so it is a little creepy investigating a ghost town like this. Alright, let's see if we can... Let's just navigate around a little bit. So I want to see if I can go right there, what's in the middle of the screen. Sort of there's this little... something carved back into the rock there. Let's go whitewater rafting. Okay, I think we can get there this way. Oh! Alright, let me steer. When you played, you most certainly spent whole loops admiring the scenery. It's easy to do. It really is beautiful. And just worth studying. I think I might be okay. There it is, right there. That's where I want to get to. Ouch. Everything seems very tall, though. Alright, I need to get out of the raft then and start finding a way up to places. And here we go. Looks like this might be a worthy endeavor. That away. Well, jump off then. Swim over here. Come on, you can do it. And I really need more booster power. Come on, man. Ouch. That hurt. Alright. Alright, so our ship's log updated, so I'm going to read and see what it was that we discovered. But I also want to get out of the off of the raft and start climbing up to see some of this other stuff. Oh, I'm so glad today's Saturday. So glad today's Saturday. How was your week? How did you guys do? How did you fare? Here we go, the reservoir. An enormous reservoir with wooden piers and buildings on both shores. There's more to explore here. There's more to explore everywhere. Let's go to the reservoir. All right, I'll take it. So I went ahead and flew into the bay this time, obviously. All right, so those are the spokes that are turning. My poor little ship. My poor little fly. Okay, so here is Am I responsible for choosing the right moment? Not just. Wrong door. So, what determines what scene it opens up to? Hold on. Okay, so we have an airlock here. If I go across the way and into that building, I can get back to the same airlock. I did only see the one coming in. All right, so where's the reservoir? Is right there on the other side. All right. It knows that I want to hear this music. As I'm rafting. Duck. All right, everyone all right? So beautiful. I really like the addition of the vocals. Okay, is this where we jump off? Nope, right over there. Oh god, just go through. Go through. Alright, cool. Go through the tunnel. Back up a little bit. Okay, here we go. I think we can go right for it. I bet this is deeper, probably spookier. Let's go right over here. Let's see if we can just get lifted up by this. Alright, not bad. Oh. Hold on. Hold on. I see. Okay, pretty cool. I mean, a little inefficient though. I guess depending on how many people needed to cross at any one time. Obviously just one. Alright, so we're gonna be on this side. Oh God. I hate spooky shit. I almost wish it had not warned me that there were massive heart-stopping jump scares. Because now I feel like I'm on the lookout for them, which adds to the anxiety. So, could sit here and just look at space, I guess. What's down there? Oh, just a shelf. Okay. I swear I didn't just... I can't stand being at the controls of a game where the only light source is this puny little flashlight held in your shaking hands. Or flickering. Alright, interesting. Oh my God. I almost totally missed that. I almost did not even look. Ah, they're so tall, these people. So that's the ship. This is... I don't know. That looks like the sun. Is this the ship from a top down and this is the ship from the side? Yeah, I wonder if these people were worshipping the eye or had just discovered the eye. I mean, honestly, they made a symbol of the eye and attached it to a building. To me, that looks like a church. You know? That was weird. Okay. No, we haven't really seen any controls. Yeah, just in the movie house. As soon as I said that, I saw these pipes on the side, so I wanted to check it out. Of course. Nice touch, though. Okay. Hold on, I don't want to activate anything yet. And I believe that is the sound of the dam breaking. Oh God. At the last minute I was like really nervous. That something was going to be in it when it came back up. God. No, I'm scared. All right, let's open this. Oh, no. I want to open the door. Right? There we go. The door did open. I just conveniently ignored it. You know, having everything be photoreactive. Oh. I bet that. Here's what just occurred to me. In the photos and in the slides, their eyes could glow. So maybe that's why their controls are reacting to light. They could make their eyes glow and activate their controls. Oh, God. Oh, how did I... Well, that's interesting. How did I not see it? Because I didn't come up here to look. That's how I didn't see this. Is there one of these behind each one? Let's go look on the other side real quick. Oh my gosh. Nope, that's not a door. All right. Let's go up here. It is a chamber. Oh God. I really just don't like the idea of jump scares. Okay, so this just appears to be nothing? Why would this space even exist? That doesn't make sense to me, so... Alright. It's really scratched up. Let's go back. Very interesting. I should name my ship something. Are these trunks full of their belongings, do you think? Were they trying to escape? Or who knows? So if I rotate this, yeah, I wonder if because their eyes glow, that's why their controls are reacting to light. Does that do something different now? If I go someplace. Just trying it. And it looks like, nope. Okay. What is the rotation then? The add ankles is not adding? No! All right. I'll keep a count here. And then after the stream, I'll fix it and add the ones that I've added. So 2. That really sucks. And then oh, looks like we can't go any further up. These crates are everywhere, and I don't understand. Doesn't actually look like it's rotating. It looks like it's jammed. All right. Very cool. Let's go see what we can see. Yep. Dam broke. Do I think I can fly over there? I'm not sure. Let's see if we can get on top of this. Let's see if we can try. Oh, is that the thing that was locked up? Let's go have a look. I'm just gonna jump off. Maybe I'll jump off into the water. Oh, wait. Right before the sun explodes. I wonder if these people could be at all aware that they're in a loop, or if they're still around. Kind of hope that they are. All right. Comes the sun. Oh, wait. Of course. All right, let's go back. Let's read the ship's log. That updated. I wonder how long these people have been around. Like, when did they come into the solar system? Were they here? Did they see the Nomai at all? Haven't run into any ghost matter on their ship. All right, the submerged structure. A large metal structure suspended by chains. It can be entered by swimming from below. There's more to explore here. Oh my god, there's so much to explore. Seems to be connected to the sealed vault. All right, let's do this. And here we are. Okay, so there is only the one bay. It's going a little bit better. Knock on wood. Could be a little bit smoother, but I'll take it. All right, ship. Stay here. while I'm here. It was on the way. I can go ahead and repair. So far, no quantum shards. And seriously, I do not want there to be something standing there. Where was that? I think it was like, have you guys ever heard of Art Bell? He was a radio host a while ago, a long time ago. Most interesting stuff. And he always would just say, if you say so, all right. You know, like, I'm going to buy into this enough so that you can tell your story. We're just going to assume that what you're saying is the real deal and investigate your claims. Well, or listen to your claims. And there was this one story somebody told about trying to capture a ghost or capture some monster, a picture of it. And they kept flipping on the light to take a picture. And I'm just thinking, like, no way. There's no way I would flip off the light and then flip the light back on if I thought there was a monster in the room, because that thing is going to have its face, its nose in the lens of my camera when I pull that flash. Some story like that. Anyway, that's what I feel like when I'm in the dark with my lone little flashlight lighting the way. Every time I turn around, something might be standing there, wasn't there before. That will irritate me. No. Look at that, it's leaking. All right, let's get over to the submerged structure. Quit farting around over here. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Yes, the submerged structure. I just have a feeling this was submerged for a reason. Not just, you know, for the hell of it. Yep, there it is. There is the creepy thing. They've got this thing chained up for a reason. Again, not just for the hell of it. What is this? I can roast a marshmallow here. How very cool, over the blue flame. taste any different? I'm so glad I can toast a marshmallow should I need to in the future. Okay, so we have these symbols on the front. 1, 2, and 3. Sets of concentric circles. Or can circles be concentric if they're off-center like that? Crap. Stepped in the fire. Can I push the buttons? Do I want to? Let's push all the buttons. Pull all the levers. Nothing. Right, any weird patterns anywhere? Okay, so this is submerged. The only way to get in here is to swim up underneath. They've obviously done this on purpose. What could possibly be locked inside here? Oh man. Looks very elaborate. Very permanent. Do we hear anything? We turn off our light. I'm not dozing off. No way. Oh, cool, Game Rat. Welcome in. Nice to see you. Glad that you'll be joining me. Alright, let's go down here. See if there's anything to see. Could this be, do you think? Obviously, I mean, you don't chain stuff up like this you chain stuff up like this when you think it is dangerous and you're afraid that it might get loose. Alright, let's... Is there no ledge back there I can jump on? Guess not. So there is something in there. All right, let's go see what we can see. Let's go find another clue. Another piece to this puzzle. I really don't like this at all. Like, I really just don't. God. Is that the dam breaking? It is. So all the water now got shallow and not as threatening. All right. Man, I gotta tell you, I don't want to be in the reservoir. You know why? Because it's deep. And, it's dark. Of course, I'm going to jump down in there now. And the submerged structure is down here for a reason. Oh, God. Is my light on? All right, I'm just going to swim just around just a little. Good job, devs. Try to pull myself out of the moment. I got caught in the current. Well, now we know what those 3 prongs are. I remember looking at that, wondering what that was. Looking at that, wondering what that was. Yep. I might have to go back in there and get a marshmallow. Don't hit me in the head. Wait, is that pulling you? Oh, when I'm outside, it pulls towards me? Well, that's interesting. When I'm on it, pushes it. This is not a pleasure trip game. We need more serious music, more serious rafting music. Right, so when I'm in the when I'm in the raft, I shine my light on this. It seems to propel it in the direction. When I was on the outside and I shone my light, it pulled this raft in my direction. A nice little cove. This is just perfectly. Right. Hello? 1 second. Somebody knocked. Welcome in. It's good to see you again. Sorry I got interrupted during my greeting to you. How is it going? It's going pretty well. I'm just exploring around really and looking at things. So I found the submerged structure and I'm about to keep exploring around a little bit more. So that is basically where I'm at. I'm still kind of looking around at everything with my mouth hanging open. I did discover that there are 2 entrances through the one airlock, which I find a little baffling. And I haven't really given it too much thought yet or tried to figure out really what's going on with that. But I found another way in as well, so that I can come directly to the reservoir, being pulled up through the elevator, the metal elevator on the chain. And this reservoir is really creepy to me because it's deep and I can't see the bottom when it's full. A little progress, some progress. I am curious where everybody went. This place is in disrepair, so I believe it's been abandoned for a while. That, or they were entire species of handymen like me, which is to say, not very handy. Okay, get out there. And so there is, that's the tower with the pictures in it. And I believe that's the movie house, right? Let's go take a look real quick. I think this is the, oh no, this is the burned out building with the emblem of the eye. So they encountered the eye, scanned the eye, followed the eye here, something they have. This is the symbol for the symbol for the eye. This is the shape of the signal for the eye. And then in the slides, they scan the eye, have some interaction with it, have a bad vision, and then in the next reel, oh, I forgot I could fill my air tanks here, or fuel tanks. They lock something up in that submerged tower. And we don't know, we, meaning I do not know what it is, but I don't have a good feeling about it. There is no way that you would go to that kind of trouble to lock something up that you are just saving for the future. Yeah, no. I believe there's something malevolent locked up there. So, we could read. Why do you tell me to equip translator? My translator will not translate that. Oh wait, I just... How secure the ice cream has to be from you if it's going to last more than a day or two. That is hilarious. So pretty secure. Triple locks. I just remembered too that we can get in through here after this falls over. All right, I'm gonna make that the next mission really is to, oh wait, no, oh yeah, there is a way to get in here. Okay, after this falls over, we can get in here. After it falls over, but before the sun supernovas. We don't really have a view of that from in here, do we? The supernova? Screen just seems to go blank. Here it is. Huh. All right. I'll tell you what, you guys. I want to go find out what my son wanted when he knocked at the door a few minutes ago. So I'm going to take a 5-minute break. And I will come back and we're going to try and get into this tower after it falls over. See what we can see in there. All right, so I'll see you in 5 minutes. All right, so this was extremely important. Why he was knocking on the door was to bring me one of these. Make sure it gets in the camera in front of my face. This is a Tony's Chocolonely chocolate bar, so it's the size of a Wonka bar, and it is delicious milk chocolate. I love these things. I have been known to power through an entire one in one day, in one, I'm going to say day, but like shorter than a day even. So, yeah, it's really good for stress, and it's really good for bringing joy. So anyway, that's what he wanted to share with me, is that he had brought me this magnificent chocolate bar made with it's called Tony's Chocolonely, and it's called Chocolonely because at the time Tony was the only one who was making what's it called, cruelty-free chocolate, or free labor chocolate, something like that. So the entire, all of the ingredients are sustainably sourced, and they don't use any chocolate bought from shady sources that might use child labor to harvest the chocolate. Oh man, this chocolate is so delicious. Not only does it taste good, it feels good to your conscience when you eat it. You get to feel good. You get to feel good that you supported this chocolate company rather than supporting Hershey's. Oh, you have them in Finland. Oh, I highly recommend them. I highly recommend these. They're, like I said, this is huge. This is, as big as my face, basically. They're the size of a Wonka bar. That I like to say that. Very delicious. There's several different flavors. My son usually goes for the dark chocolate with almonds in it, and I like just the straight milk chocolate of the Tonys. So wonderful. And like I said, and it's good, and it feels good in your conscience. Ethical, that's what it's called, ethical chocolate. So they don't use any ingredients bought from shady sources that might have used forced labor or child labor to harvest the chocolate or any of the other ingredients. Like, none of that is going on. And I had read some articles, that I was a huge Hershey's fan. I love Hershey's chocolate. Until I read that they don't, they might not have the same practices when they buy their ingredients. Not only that, but sometime recently they started putting an ingredient in there. I'll hit resume here. We can get back to the game. They started putting an ingredient in their chocolate called PGPR. And I encourage you to look that up. You can read on the ingredient list of a Hershey's chocolate bar. And so I was enjoying my Hershey's chocolate one day, and I was reading the ingredient list, as I love to do. And I saw PGPR on the side, but no cocoa butter, no cocoa butter in the chocolate. It's only that in Finland, there's a brand called Fazer that makes so good chocolate. It's always the first option for me if I crave chocolate. Maybe I'll change up things next time I want something sweet and try that. Very cool, very cool. If it's there and within reach, you could try it and see if you like it. I've never tried Fazer. I haven't seen that brand, but I'll keep an eye out for it. If I see it over here, I'll give it a try, and I'll let you know what I think. So anyway, yeah, no cocoa butter in the Hershey's chocolate. And when I looked up PGPR, I just call it Slurm, like from Futurama. They put it in there. It's a texturizing ingredient for the chocolate that makes it smooth and creamy and delicious. Oh, we're wasting time. You know what? Let's meditate till the next loop, because I wasted all that time telling you guys about ethical chocolate and the Slurm that Hershey's puts in their chocolate, which, as far as I know, is not poisonous or toxic or anything like that, but it's not cocoa butter. It is a texturizing ingredient. And it turned me off of Hershey's, which made me sad because that was my most favorite chocolate. So anyway, now let's get back to this game. And I did go ahead and freshen my coffee up with some vanilla creamer. They're all sold out of pumpkin spice at the store. You can't waste time in a time loop. It's all time, not dead. Exactly. I got distracted. I'm wasting time in the time loop. Oh my god. Oh wait, we have something to read, I believe. Tell you what, let's just quickly go over here. Nope. Okay, I thought maybe something might have been added. If you enjoy the time spent, it wasn't wasted. I agree with that. There goes the satellite. Phaser is a finished brand. I think it can be found from some foreign shops. You know, I was thinking there's a couple of stores that sell brands from Europe and from other countries, and I would check that out. TJ Maxx sometimes does. That's a store over here that just is a variety store, and you can find a lot of different brands of stuff in that store. So I thought I might look there. And then there's another one called World Market where they do a lot of imports as well. And that's where I came in, right? So I'm entering through here. Yes. And okay, so we can just not doing so good this time. Slow it down. Why? We're gonna land upside down. Okay, I'll take it. You know why? Because we're in a time loop, and right now the ship isn't important. If you find Phaser Blue milk chocolate bar somewhere, definitely try that out. It's the original flavor, and people say it's the best one. All right, the Phaser Blue. What's wrong with me? Oh. Oh, okay. I see. All right, so we were going to go to that tower after it had fallen over. So let's go here. And I think we can go in this way and get to the river lowlands. I haven't figured out why sometimes this door opens and it's this scene, and sometimes this door opens and it's the scene from across the way. The dark room where you get onto the raft and then you drop into the river. Okay, where's our tower? Cool would this be? Very cool is my answer to my own question. Ghost matter detect. Oh, whoa! Whoa! So they were here for the ghost matter explosion. Oh, bummer. Oh. Bummer. So I wonder, well, I mean, this actually could have been here before the ghost matter explosion. Well, surely the Nomai would have detected them. We would have heard something about them, right? And the reason I say that is because the Nomai were so advanced. But also, if they were here for the ghost matter explosion... Oh, crap. Get launch mode here. If they were here for the ghost matter explosion, I think we would be seeing their bodies. Wave at the camera. The way that we saw the Nomai just died where they were. So they were here for the ghost matter explosion. Interesting. All right. Well, if they were here for the ghost matter explosion, then why didn't the Nomai see them? The Nomai were here for the ghost matter explosion. Was the ship here, but the people were already gone by that time. And we're closing the blinds for the night. Right. I'm very surprised to see ghost matter here, actually. So they were here for the ghost matter explosion. They were here for the ghost matter explosion. The Nomai never mentioned them. Like, not once. We get up those stairs. Hard to tell how far away that is. We get up the stairs. I don't trust any of this. Is there ghosts? Okay. Looks like the ghost matter is not here, it's over there. Well, until we come around the corner. Can I shoot my scout in there? No. About in here. Too small. That's alright, we already shot it in here, but there's just something, a piece of equipment right over there. Looks pretty intriguing. Covered in crystals. So, There's just there's no way. The Nomai were here for generations. I don't know why I did that. Actually, what I want to do is take a picture. The Nomai were here for generations before the ghost matter explosion, and they were traveling between planets, building cities on multiple planets, developing warp travel, time travel. They were too advanced to not see this huge ship on any of their scans. Is there any way that the ghost matter could have gotten on this ship other than the explosion? Let's go this way. It seems safer this way. First of all, let's look. You see this? Yes, ghost matter nearby. And I do want to be careful of it. Thank you, suit, for warning me. But this symbol right here, that tree's in the way. This symbol right here was seen in one of those slides that we were watching. And to me, that looks like a lantern, a flame inside of something. Is that the same angle? Yeah, that's what that looks like to me. It's super interesting to hear other people's thoughts about things you find in this game. Usually those thoughts are much different from mine. I know, I am looking forward to watching other people play and seeing where their thoughts go. That is a great question, Game Rat. Thank you for asking it. I'm very curious. What did you see, Ribel? Ribel? May I just say Ribel? Ribeleroisk? Sorry for mispronouncing it. I know you just got done playing this through. You had mentioned that you had just finished this DLC. Go over there. The current is pretty strong. There goes the dam. Shoot. There's the dam. There goes the lanterns. That is what happens to the lanterns. All right. I had already surmised that, but... Okay, let's go over to the, this tower here. We're going to try to get into it after it had fallen down, and it will fall down now very shortly. Oh, yeah, God, that hurt. I'm just swimming or being pushed around by the water. Oof. That was not fun. It hurt my ankles. Oh, looks like there's a ramp over here. And I really just hate being in the water. It's fine, call me whatever suits you the best. I will say Ribel. It's just fun to think about that I did not care to think about if the Nomai knew about this or such. In the base game, for example, I did not question the fact that the Nomai clearly just died out of nowhere. Oh, okay. You didn't put it together that at first that the ghost matter had killed them? Took you a while to get all the things to click. I need this to fall over. There's not two. Fisherman did this. After I explored the interloper, I was like, right. Before that, I was just thinking things like, ooh, cool skeleton. What were they doing here? You know what? Yes. The interloper was the key. And that is when I also had the realization that had killed them. And honestly, to get there, somebody in the chat, I can't remember who it was actually, but somebody in the chat asked me a question that actually led me to think, oh my God, the ghost matter killed the Nomai, which is why we see their skeletons everywhere, But we don't see any skeletons here. Just ghost matter. Which makes me think they were not here when the ghost matter happened, but also, how did this escape the notice of the Nomai? And when is this tower going to fall over so we can get in it? Why do I keep falling? Not finding skeletons is somehow worse. Yes. And in that little bay, too, there's only one ship, I believe, that's actually missing. Okay. Seriously, swimming is... I almost said it's harder than maneuvering in space, but it might be that I'm just used to maneuvering in space. Which way does that fall? I just want to be able to get over there. It's a little bit different than just trying to maneuver in no gravity, because you also have this current to contend with. Put that away. I'm trying to swim with my... And my ankles just hurt. Come on, you can do it. Let's get over here. Right, I can understand that would be a little bit more difficult. I can't even imagine. Honestly, I can't even imagine trying to play a game in a different language. I might be able to make some sense out of a little bit of Spanish, but that would be about it. I did take French in high school, which was a while ago. Come on, get over there. See, there's a current here that's driving me crazy. Where's a raft? All of a sudden I see the necessity for the rafts. Because I am not getting closer to this at all. I'm just using fuel just to stay here. Oh, this is frustrating. Now I see. Now I see why we have rafts. Let's go with the flow. Let's don't fight the current. Let's watch out for electrical lines in the water as well. Damn. I saw the sparking. I saw the sparking. Yeah, not finding skeletons, not finding any remains. But whatever, so I'm going with a thought right now. I'm going to go with the theory that they left. They left here kind of in a hurry, actually, as well. And the reason I'm thinking that is because they left a lot of their belongings behind. And there's a lot of trunks out in the bay, out in the ship's bay, that could hold, equipment, supplies, or whatever. And so not all of them got loaded. Only one of those ships is missing, though, and those ships look too small to really have more than, a crew of maybe 4 people. Maybe 4 people on them. There were clearly more than 4 people here. If they left in a hurry, then they were not here for the ghost matter explosion, or there was some other way the ghost matter got on their ship. How long has that ship been here? And if the ship has been here for 281,000 years, I mean, what kind of wood is this that it still is around? They didn't build out of stone like the Nomai did. All right, let's go in. Oof. Did I just knock the ship into a different position? I think I did. All right, let's go around. Try not to... This is also big, too. Okay, so here's what I'm talking about. So we've got all of these crates, that are stacked rather haphazardly. We have 1, 2, 3, and a space for a 4th one that is not here. So we have one that's missing. And yeah, these don't look big enough to really hold very many creatures at all. So how many of them got away? Or has it been so long that their bodies just maybe they don't leave skeletons. Maybe these creatures don't have skeletons that would be left behind. Well, their vision did show a skeleton that was being overgrown by plants. All right, so here is... But Outer Worlds made me love games like this. More story-rich, text-focused games where you explore and find more and more answers to the huge puzzle you're in. It's been fun to play new games that I would have not picked up before the Outer Wilds experience. My shadow does look like a gnome. What games have you tried since this one, Ribel? I think it's a cool feature a cool detail that they put my shadow in here. Okay. It hasn't happened in this game, but I swear in the VOD there was a different... opening, you know? Over to there. Oh, it really does make me get out and push it from over here. The real rafting adventure. All right, let's go around. The music is cued to start whenever I get on this raft. I'm gonna hit these rocks. Okay, so my lesson learned here is to pause the game if I'm going to be reading chat for more than a few seconds. Return of the Obra Dinn was the game I played after the base game. It was super cool with very unique graphics and a good soundtrack. Oh, a good soundtrack. We love a good soundtrack around here. Same feeling of mystery like in Outer Wilds, just a different implementation. And yesterday I booted up Disco Elysium. It's a very text-focused RPG game. Seems super interesting so far. Are you streaming that game? Which reminds me, I would love to give a few shout outs while we're here. Start off with Game Rat, who is one of my most favorite streamers. I love watching her. Oh, I noticed that you started a new game today. I noticed today that you were playing a new game. I don't know if you actually started it today. Oh, what was it? Oh shoot, I can't think of what it was. Game Rat, what was the game that you were playing? You could not get into Disco Elysium. Interesting. Obra Dinn is definitely on my list. I saw some really good reviews about that. Kingdom Come Deliverance. Okay. Oh, and you started it on Thursday. Okay, so 2 days ago. Yeah, it got really great reviews. The Deliverance did. Let's double check. Nope, nothing new. No new question marks. Just new questions. All right. Yeah, that game got really good reviews. Streaming seems so scary, even though I've done a few streams earlier. I hear you. It can be, for sure. 1403. It's set in 1403 Bohemia. And is that the game? That's the one where you start out and you're just like the lowliest of peasants. Ooh, you speedrun Stray. So you found it easier to stream the runs rather than just record them. Cool. How did you like Stray? Right, so you start out as just like the lowliest nobody. And then you work your way up in the social hierarchy and become powerful and influential. Is that the outlook of Kingdom Come Deliverance? And we're here. And that's where you're still the lowliest of peasants. Enjoy the climb to the top. I'm actually going to go in this time up top. Wouldn't be normal for a peasant to rise too high, and the game is supposed to be historically accurate. That's true. And you would recommend Stray. Very cool. I would love to play that game as soon as it is on Game Pass. Right now, I would have to purchase it, and I'm notoriously frugal, is the word I'm going to use. But as soon as I can. Well, you only got about halfway through. I think it would be fun to play. I saw the beginning of it on a few streams. I didn't want to watch the whole thing because I did plan on playing it myself. But that cat is just so cute. So adorable. I'm a cat lover. I do like dogs too. I like both. The cats really are. They can be so cute and cuddly. Have to start over if you play it. Yeah. You know, I watched as much of it as I could that day that you were playing, so Halloween. And it was a very disturbing game. Okay, you guys, everybody in chat, I'm going to ask Game Rat for a spoiler because I didn't see the end of it. But did you end up enjoying it? Did you end up finishing it? First, I guess is the other question. Did you enjoy it, and did you end up finishing it? Because it was rather extreme with the gore. You know, I thought that's something that I don't think it's my style of game to play, but definitely uncomfortable. I mean, but in the way that it's supposed to be, because it's supposed to be a horror game. Oh my gosh, you did finish it and you did enjoy it. Really recommend, and you really recommend it. Wow, very cool. Okay, we want to get over to everything. Okay, so that's the Cinder Isles, I believe. There's the submerged structure. So what is this right here that's in the center? What is that? Can we walk over that way? I thought it was very... Hey, Anarin. Welcome in. Nice to see you. Deliverance is a more focused game for gamers. That would be Game Rat. I would recommend Journey. I've seen Journey played, and that is a very beautiful game. Or RPG games like Disco Elysium. Nice. Very cool. But you always do, gamer. You always put in the time it takes to learn the moves, so to speak. Here we go. Why can't I get up there? Okay, here's... Alright, so one thing that I'm finding a little frustrating... Oh, damn. I don't want to fall on that. Is not being able to jet up things. So there has to be a reason for that. See, I almost just jumped right on those spikes. There has to be a reason for that. They want me to use a different way to get around and not just jetpack my way around. But it is a little frustrating. Okay, so the tower's over this way. Only took about 2 hours to play Journey, but it was very zen. Yeah, there's another game that I think that might be kind of like Journey. I haven't played Journey, but it's called oh my gosh, is it called Abzu? Or you're swimming around in the ocean. I mean, basically, you don't drown, you don't need to come up for air, you swim around. you swim in the ocean and you swim through different layers or different levels, and it's just gorgeous and relaxing. Abzu, yes, thank you. I appreciate that. Abzu. I love that game. That is another one that I found myself just kind of gravitating to whenever I felt sort of agitated or, needed a calming sort of experience. Yeah, see it. There's too many levels here where I can't jetpack up there. Oh, made by the same developer as Journey. Very cool. It has a great feel to it. I really loved it. And here's what I love about it too, is the fact that I got to swim around in these beautiful environments surrounded by gorgeous fish, beautiful plants, the sunlight playing in the water. I loved all of that because I'm terrified of the ocean. Like, I can't go have that experience myself. But in Abzu, I felt very safe doing that. I didn't feel like, anything was going to come up from the depths and try to, bite my toes. Exactly. No fear of drowning, no fear of something, trying to take me out from underneath. There's the tower that we want to get into after it falls down. Oh, you know what? We want to be on a raft, I think, when that dam breaks. How close is the dam to breaking? Pretty damn close. Journey feels better story-wise. Personal opinion. Very cool. Good to know. Yeah, there isn't a lot of story in Abzu. There's just a lot of, relaxing, swimming around, swimming through the levels. There's a tiny bit of something, tiny bit of mission, but I don't think that's. I was going to say, I don't think that's really the point of the game. I think the point of the game is some sort of like mental health boost, really. It is very... The reason I'm standing on this raft is I can see that dam is about to burst, and I want to be on a raft when that happens. And then because I don't want to die being banged against the rocks. But my idea is to then navigate back to this tower after it falls, because it doesn't fall right away when the dam bursts. And so I want to be on a raft. I hope it is. I hope it is. What is occurring to me right now is that there's steps on top of this tower leading down into the tower, but no steps from the bottom leading up into the top of the tower. So how did these people, I don't think we have a name for them yet. We just call this ship the Stranger, call them the Strangers, I guess. How did they get into this tower? Why are there steps on the top of this tower leading down into it? If there's no way to get up, all of a sudden I wish I had a little bit more time, but I can tell that is going to burst. How did they get up to the top of the tower? I give so much more thought to that kind of stuff than you do. Yeah, it's one of my strengths. Overthinking, it's a strength. I insist. Abzu has an environment equals good message, which I agree with. I agree with as well. All right, we've got the music going. Oh, shoot. Can we go over you see what's going on here? Oh, duck. Okay, underneath the electrical wires. Okay, around the rocks. Oh. Okay, good. No, this way. Okay, so my plan is to get back to the tower. I do love this music so much. Like, really. Yes. was just over there. Now I'm on this side of it. I'm on this side of the tidal wave, essentially. Wow, this is... I made it around the circle faster than I expected. It is a small circle. I think they left the ship. I don't know. See, I keep coming back to the Nomai. Like, why didn't the Nomai know? Okay, there's our tower. And how would they have gotten up there with no... I mean, why are there... Let's go this way, please. I don't want to go past those electrical... No, this way, this way. I know it's against the current, but just keep going this way. Maybe they could jetpack up things? Yeah, I mean, there is that fuel. Looks like we're gonna go near the damn electrical lines. Can we go over them without being electrocuted? Whoa, yes we can. Alright, so when we come back... I need to not... When we come back... When we come back, hopefully the tower will be fallen over. This is much smaller than... It's quicker to traverse. This current is so strong. Now I am able to steer if I... See, when I look at these things, when I turn on my flashlight, I can sort of push it in one direction or not, and so it'll shove it. It'll shove it in the direction that I have this thing shined at. But it's not precise. Like, I still am dealing with the current and with my own tendency to move around the raft. Alright, let's get to that. Okay, the tower should fall down soon. That's the tower we're trying to get to. So I can push it this way. And it accelerates it that way. It accelerates the way that I shine the light as well. Am I supposed to... If at any point in the story I'm supposed to parquet, jump from one to the next, that might be a joke. Okay, so there's the tower. I'm seriously just wanting it to fall over at this point. Okay, let me see if I can get on the island now. See, I can only... Backing up slightly. The current is so strong. Yeah, I know for a fact that it does fall over. Alright, I'm not going to be able to fight my way back there. Alright, let's come around again. And this time around, I'm just going to jump off on the island. I'm so glad we can go over those electrical lines. Oh my god. Scary. It's nerve-wracking. Alright, let's do this. Don't fall off the raft, please. Alright. It doesn't look like I'm steering, but I'm trying my best. Okay, here we go. Alright, so we should be... It's a creepy submerged structure. Come on, am I stuck now? I'm stuck. That didn't go the way I had hoped. Really hoping to catch a ride on that passing piece of wood. Here we go. Okay, we can do it. We can get back up there. Interesting. Yeah, I don't... Maybe they could jetpack around. I'm not certain because of the way their other technology is just very... Although, I must say I am having a good time just kind of riding these rapids. Alright, so I'm going to try and get on this island this time. It is a very cool way that they've come up with for this, for sure. I did not just do that. Come on, please. Give me a chance to get on the ground. Thank you. I was not going to be happy with that. Okay. So on the top are the stairs going in. And also, too, I noticed... Don't go that way, Kim. Thank you. Thank you. Another thing I noticed... is this series of paintings I had thought were in just one building, but there is another building that has paintings in it like this. Okay, we're going over. Alright. Tower has fallen. One thing I did not look at is there a bottom way in. Does not seem to be. Alright, so here's... go around here. Oh. There's got to be a different way then. I didn't realize the timing was so close. There's got to be a different way in. Why can't I get in there? What's going on? Yeah, there's got to be a different way because the sun is supernovaing and we don't have enough time to explore it if we are... And honestly, I'm having just a hard time telling which way is up. What is going on with my gravity? My inner ear is betraying me. It's warring with my eyes. I don't know what to do. How to get in it. And like I said, there's got to be another way. Why is this not letting me in? This is annoying. Okay. Yeah, I think there might be something on the roof. But I think too that this is not, so my strategy of waiting until it falls over and then trying to go in, like that is, like obviously is not working. I'm a little panicked because I know the end is nigh. So I know that the sun is gonna supernova So the time is too close. So I have to find a different way into this tower that gives me enough time to explore what's going on over there. All right. So it's 8:41, so I went over by 10 minutes, you guys. I appreciate you sticking with me and watching me while I tested my theories and my strategies here. So I'm going to have to rework that strategy. But I am going to go ahead and end the stream for tonight. Is getting into the tower what you're supposed to do or just something you want to do? It's something that I want to do. I can't tell if I'm supposed to do it or not. The way that this game is designed, basically you just kind of stumble across things to explore. So I know that there's a way into the tower. And so now that I've discovered that there is a way in there, I feel that I should be able to get in there. Whether or not it's actually pushing the story forward is something I don't know yet. But for every other part of the game, when you stumble across something that you can do, it usually is worthwhile to go ahead and attempt to do it, you know? So that was my thinking on that, but that's actually a good question. But you know, it was really difficult though to maintain my equilibrium and my forward motion trying to get into the tower this way. It could be the current is against me. It's a really cool way for them to design it. I think it's an awesome way actually, because it just kind of invites you, you know, you get repeated invitations to explore and to solve puzzles. And there's our music that we love. All right. Thank you, everybody, for joining me today and being here with me. So I will be streaming again on Monday, probably at 6:30 again. I've been trying to be here at 6, but it's just kind of too early. All right. Get some good sleep, you guys. My pleasure for this stream, and thank you for joining me. And hopefully I will see you next time. You guys take care. All right, I stream again Monday at 6. Probably 6:30 though. All right, bye-bye.